According to a study published in Science, bumblebees may be capable of positive emotion-like states. While bees may not have exactly the same feelings humans do, numerous scientific experiments reveal bees, quote, possess the cognitive, behavioral, and physiological mechanisms that underlie emotions. To discuss this, we are joined now by Dr. Reese Halter, conservation biologist and author of The Incomparable Honeybee: The Economics of Pollination. Welcome to the show, Dr. Reese Halter. If bees and insects are capable of emotions, what would that imply? I mean, can you give us an idea of how complex bees can actually be?
Absolutely, Anya. These critters are amazing. They get sad. They are pessimistic at times. Some are thrill seekers, just like people. And they can count at least to 4. They can be trained to arrive at 3, 4, and 5 different times in a 24-hour cycle. They vote. These insects, these little beings, are extraordinary, and they're central to our very existence on planet Earth.
Well, other than being cute and producing honey, why should we care about the welfare of bees? How do these smart, emotional bees contribute to human society?
Oh, yeah. $577 billion, for instance, each year, 75% of all our food crops, at least 2.2 billion pounds of honey, 44 million pounds of beeswax, and some of the most powerful pain and cancer and their medicines, and as well as 29 million tons of cotton, the clothes we wear. We would be lost. We would be unable to survive without the bees, actually.
Well, the UN has warned that the disappearance of bees and collapsing bee colonies is a threat to global food security. How serious is this threat?
Extraordinary. I've been rattling the cages for the past decade. We've got some nasty, deadly poisons, neonicotinoid poisons, that at about a dozen parts per billion, the bees lose their minds and shake to death. Just like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's disease. The bees are in trouble. We've lost at least 1 trillion bees over the last decade, and as I said earlier, we cannot function 7.5 billion procreating humans without the bees. We got to get them healthy. We need bees.
In your book, you write about banning neurotoxins and pesticides, which may be contributing to the collapse of bee colonies. What else should be done to protect these essential populations?
Well, absolutely, these poisons have to be banned because they're not only killing the bees, they're killing the soil and they're toxifying the water. The best thing here to do is work with nature, not against her. Monocrop plantations are a disaster. When we work with many crops together and the companion plants, it works like a dream. For we mere mortals at home, what I have here is, I'd like everybody, it's hot, it's dry, take a water bowl, make sure you got stones that poke up above the water, because the bees, just like us, they need water and need to drink, and they need to perch on the rock, and fill these bowls, refill them every morning. The bees need water.
All right, Dr. Reese Halter, distinguished conservation biologist, we really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.